Hello, everyone. My name is Jason Adams. Welcome to the Road to Freedom. I am a husband, father, full-time RVer, and I am a health coach. And so what we are going to do tonight is just share some stories of people that are full-time RVers that have found health and abundance in their finances through our program on the road. So what we're going to do is just kind of go through a quick presentation, and we're going to share some stories. I'm going to share my story real quick about where I came from and how I got involved in Optavia. So you see the guy on the left there, September 2014. I got to my heaviest weight I'd ever been in my life, started having some health issues, blood pressure. They were talking about putting me on medication. My snoring was getting really bad, which probably affected my wife a lot more than it did me. But I was just kind of to that point where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And after struggling for a long time and trying all kinds of different things, I kind of threw in the towel for a while. I was just like, you know what, this is just who I'm going to be. So eventually I saw a friend of mine coming out of church, and he had done the program and he looked amazing. So I just reached out. I decided to do it, and I lost 62 pounds in 4 months. And I've been maintaining a healthy weight now for 5 years. But the other side of my story is I also became a coach for the program because I just loved it and I knew that it could help some people. So after about 18 months, I was able to leave my full-time career and do this full-time from home. And we've actually been able to sell our house and hit the road. So we have been full-time RVers for now just about 5 months. So we're still babies at it, but this has given us the freedom to be able to, just simplify things and take more time with our family and see the country and just experience new things. That picture on the right is us. We were at Black Beach in La Jolla, and obviously it's beautiful, and we were just enjoying our time together. And that's what's great about coaching is you can kind of work it in wherever you want to, but also gives you the accountability to live a healthier life. So we're going to kind of run through some things. First of all, our story, our credibility starts with Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson. He was a critical care surgeon, and he was tired of seeing people when it was too late. So he's kind of doing damage control. And what he wanted to do was create something that he could help people earlier in their life, start creating health, and live a longer, healthier life. And so our company's been around for 17 years. We've been named to the Ford's most trustworthy companies several times. And it's just something that's going to be around for a long time. It's something that isn't fly by night. It's something that's solid, and people are going to be using this for years to come. And really what our mission here at Optavia is lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. We are not a diet. We are not something where we're just a quick fix. What we are is a program that we're going to help people get to a healthy weight and then maintain that long term. And with the health epidemic today, you just see so much obesity rampant, and not just America, but other countries as well. And worldwide, obesity has tripled since 1975, and it keeps rising, which is, to me, that's crazy. But most of the world's population lives in countries where people are dying from being overweight more than they are dying for starvation. And so with today, food is plentiful. It's high calorie, low nutrition, and we're here to start helping to switch that trend around. And even in America, as far as the coaching side and creating abundance in your finances, almost a third of adults report that money is a major source of conflict. That was part of my journey. My wife and I didn't fight a lot, but when we did, it was usually over finances. And also when I get stressed about finances, I used to just go to food. So then the weight would be bad. I'd be struggling with that, and then also struggling with the finances as well. And 69% of workers are stressed over their finances. So it's not fun just going to work every day to a job where you're stressed and you're not sure if you're going to be able to pay your bills. So we're able to help people in that as well. So what we offer is the trilogy of optimal health. And what we're going to do tonight is going to share some stories about healthy mind, healthy body, and healthy finances. And we believe that those three components create optimal health for people. So we're going to go right through our components. Is 1, your Optavia coach. 2, our habits of health system. 3, our Optavia community. And 4, our fuelings, our nutrition plan that help people throughout the journey. And I'm going to have Christy come on and share her story real quick. So Christy Bialco, please come on and share your amazing journey with everyone and what OptiV has done for you.
Hey everyone, can you see me? Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm Christy Bialco, and I'm an independent OptiV coach, and I have lost 59 pounds, and I actually did this all while already RVing. So we had been RVing for a year and a half when I started the program, and yeah, so we started RVing to have this great, fantastic, active life with our children. And instead, I was finding myself tired. I was feeling really hopeless and stuck, to be honest. I was obviously, 60 plus pounds overweight, and I'd lose 5 pounds only to gain 10 pounds back again. And I was just feeling really stuck. The point that really made me change my mind that I needed to do something different, I was bending down, tying my shoes, and out of breath because I'm 60 pounds overweight, and my shoestrings were off to the side because I was no longer fit enough to tie them straight. And I was thinking to myself, gosh, I'm 34 years old. What am I doing here? So I'd been having a friend who kept posting on Facebook actually about her and her friends who had lost all this weight. And not only did they lose the weight, but they've kept it off and have kept it off, like Jason, for years. So I was thinking, what's so different? What is everyone doing that I'm not? Like, what's different about them than me? So I decided to reach out to this friend. And then I followed the plan. So the fuelings Jason talked about, and some of the mindset that Kurtley's going to get into later. And now I'm down 59 pounds, and you can see us here in the picture with my crew. I'm down 59 pounds, and we can run around, do hikes at Arches, and we're at the Bonneville Salt Flats in that picture. And I just feel so much better. I feel like I'm able to be more active with the kids, and I don't feel stuck. I don't feel hopeless, and I feel powerful to be able to control my own future now. So I would say for a healthy body, I would make sure that you make your nutrition number one. You definitely want to be active, but you really can't outrun your bad eating habits. Literally, you can't outrun your bad eating habits. And if you have an off day, it's okay. We all sort of do, but you want to jump back in and get on it. And I think just recognizing that you're off track and getting back on as soon as possible is another thing that really will help you succeed. So that's a bit of my story there, and Jason can tell you a bit more about the fuelings and healthy body.
Thanks, Christy. And I also struggle with tying my shoelaces. So I know all about that, and it's not fun. And I remember snowboarding too. Like I would have to really stretch real quick and try to hit my bindings so I could get it locked. And yeah, it's not a fun place to be. So, all right.
It's so embarrassing when you're like a young person, right? You're like, oh.
Right. Yeah. You're like, I'm in my mid-30s. Like this shouldn't be happening. So thank you for sharing. All right. So our first component we're going to talk about is the coaching. And I think that's probably one of the biggest things that separates us from other programs is you have the support throughout your journey. You're going to be more likely to be successful when you have someone, not necessarily to be so accountable to, but someone to walk the journey with you. And what we're doing is we're offering one-on-one support. We're offering a healthy lifestyle program, and we're guiding you towards healthy habits, which is really what our program is all about. It's not just hitting a weight loss goal, it's creating long-term health. And without my coach and that support, I wouldn't be here 5 years later. Our second component is our habits of health system. So the book that Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson wrote is called The Habits of Health. And it just came out with a new version, and they also came out with a new book called Your Life Book. And what that really is kind of like almost a curriculum that walks you through the elements you need to go through to create a healthier life. And all the elements are broken down, so you have like an element of sleep, healthy eating, and you work through that process throughout your journey. So you're losing weight, but you're also getting the support to work on the healthy mind part throughout the journey. And there's even an app that helps remind you when to eat, to drink your water. So it's really a comprehensive program. Third part is our community, which I love. And on the left there, you can see this is part of our team. We were actually at a conference, and we went and did escape rooms. But it's just a fun place to really come together, and people are all coming together because they're wanting to get healthy and wanting to create health in their life. And so we're all kind of speaking the same language. So there's really just a great camaraderie with people that are on the program together. We have Facebook groups, we have weekly calls that you can hop on. Our Habits of Health calls are every Wednesday, and those get turned into a YouTube and a podcast. So you can listen to those at any time. And what they do is they just go through a healthy tip every week to help you on your journey. Our fourth component is our nutrition program. So most people will go on what's called the 5-in-1 program, which I'll explain that real quick. But you're eating 6 times a day, every 2 to 3 hours. You'll drink plenty of water on the program. Our fuelings are nutrient dense. They're carbohydrate controlled. So even people with diabetes can do our program and be very successful. It's got a great balance of protein and carbohydrates to keep your energy up all day. And there's 30 years of science behind them. So we know that they work, and we know that they're good for you, and they know that they're going to help you get the best results. I'm going to skip this one because we kind of just went over it. So here's some examples of our fuelings. At the top there, you have a protein bar. Maybe you have a pasta bake for lunch, some oatmeal for breakfast, and the decadent double chocolate brownie is delicious. We have those often in our house because it's just something that, one, tastes great, but also keeps you on track. And so what we do is with the 5-in-1 program is we pair 5 fuelings with 1 meal that you're going to make on your own. So we're giving you the guidelines to cook healthy dinners, or we also give you dining out guides. So that way you're not just kind of trying to figure out what to eat for dinner. Like, we give you the recipes, we give you the guidelines, we give you everything you need to create healthy meals and learn how to create healthy meals long term and start shifting some of those old habits that we've had. So basically what that comes down to is 5 to 7 ounces of lean cooked protein and 3 servings of non-starchy vegetables. You see that burger in the bowl. Like, one of our favorite go-to meals now is the Big Mac salad. My wife could probably eat that every single night, but it's something simple, easy, and it fuels your body properly and helps you keep maintaining your weight or getting to your goals, whichever you're looking for. So what would a typical day look like is you have your 6 times you're eating, 5 of those will be fuelings that come from our company. 1 will be that lean and green meal. And what happens is, well, you drink plenty of water too. What happens is it gets your body the exact nutrition it needs to get into what we call fat burn. So the extra weight that we carried around is just stored energy. So basically what it does is it forces your body to tap into those energy stores and start using those up. So what will happen is people will lose weight quickly and safely, but then also throughout the process, they're learning the habits. So when they hit their goal weight, they're going to be able to maintain that and move forward in their health. And so that's how our program works. That's what we think is the best way to help people get to a healthy weight. It's simple, it's structured, it gets your body exactly what it needs, and it gets you the results that you're looking for. So we're going to have Kirtley come on real quick, and we're going to talk about the healthy mind part of things, because Kirtley had part of her journey before joining Optavia. But then once she started going through some of the curriculum and through the books, she started working on the healthy mind part. So Kirtley, will you hop on and share your story?
Absolutely. Thanks, Jason. I'm excited to share. So Jason kind of mentioned this a little bit, but before I found out about Optavia, I had lost 30 pounds, and I was an emotional eater. I couldn't stop eating sugar if it was in front of me. I looked in the mirror every day and wished I could lose weight, and I was exercising a ton, but nothing ever changed. So I thought I was just getting older. And so just working through things, I finally lost the weight, and I graduated nursing school knowing that it wasn't quite as fulfilling as I had hoped for. And so I heard about health coaching and found out that they had an incredible curriculum for the education. And that meant a lot to me because I knew through my own experience that if I just tried to diet or exercise, then nothing would change. But if I really worked on my mindset, then that's where that's where you would see the long-term change. And that's the most important thing to me. It's not healthy for you to lose weight and then gain it, then lose weight and gain it. And so I was really attracted to that component. And I started health coaching. It was a blast. I eventually ended up quitting my nursing job because I wanted more time freedom. I remember I couldn't get Thanksgiving off to go with my husband to Texas. And I said, that's it, I quit. And I'm going to go do this health coaching thing full time. I didn't realize you could make good money on it. And then that's when I just took off, and I've never looked back. I've loved the freedom that it gives me. And we lived on this beautiful farm, but we were living a dream life, but we thought, well, we want more and we want something else now. And so that's when we sold everything and decided to go full-time RV. And we've been doing that for about a year now. And we can do it because I have an incredible job that we can do on the road. And so some of the things I've loved about just watching people with the mindset and watching myself is Josh and I, my husband and I, hit a really low point in our marriage. And because of the components that we teach, the life book that we talked about, that is so good for helping a person come out of emotional eating and into awareness. It helps them think about their choices. It helps them change their habits. We obsess about habit changing. People that go through this program and really use it become these professional habit hackers. And so it's so fun to apply it in all areas. And it's not just healthy body. It works into relationships. It works into so much, being a better parent, watching your reaction. And so it's watching that space between stimulus and response. We really focus on that area. So working through that and applying what I've learned through what we teach with Optavia to our clients with Healthy Body and Health is just bled into a healthy relationship. And that meant everything for us. And since then, we've just gotten better and better because I'm more aware. And we talk about those components a lot. And through health coaching too, just living a more fulfilled life adds so much to my quality of life. And having that meaning as a health coach, watching other people totally transform their life with that mindset. And so you watch people become the dominant force in their life. You watch people changing habits. You watch them having confidence of their future. And it's neat to also watch people as they become health coaches to have more opportunities in their life and have more happiness and growth. And it's so much is that mindset component. So that's my absolute favorite component of Optavia is we have an incredible curriculum. We teach it on the webinars each week. When I call and check in with my clients, I'm looking at that life components and asking them through that. They're discovering, how to change their life. So that's a little bit of my story. I'm just so grateful that I found Optavia to have that freedom. So thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Kurtley. And I know that throughout my coaching journey and health journey, like I am a completely different person than I was 5 years ago. In a good way, of course, but it really helps you change more than just your physical health. Like you want to create more abundance in other areas, and you just want to be a better person because you feel good and you feel, I would say, hope to really create more in your life. So thank you for sharing, and congratulations on being an RVer for full-time for a year too. It's awesome. All right. So we're going to talk real quick about the coaching aspect. So this would be the financial aspect or the business aspect of coaching. You don't have to become a client first to become a coach. Some people come on just like Kurtley, like you were already pretty healthy, but you wanted to have something to pay it forward and help other people create health. Some people come in as clients and they love the program and want to help some friends and family. So really what we do is just pay forward something that we believe in. It helps create accountability for yourself throughout your journey. You're making a difference by paying it forward. so you feel good about helping others. Like there's a quote, you help enough other people get what they want, you can have everything that you want. But it always starts with helping other people. It's fun and rewarding. I absolutely love the community. I love seeing people be able to change their lives. And of course, we have great compensation, and you could do as little or as much literally as you want with this. And it's also a legacy business. This is something that you can hand down to your family. So, someday my girls, I have 3 little girls, I can hand this down and it could help them someday with their family as well. So it's pretty amazing opportunity. And it's something that if you really want to help more people and help yourself, I don't think there's anything better out there. So to share on that, Margie and Alan Lundy are going to come on real quick and share their journey of health and also creating healthy finances.
Well, thank you, Jason. I'll start. Becoming a coach really just changed everything for us so quickly. Just a couple of questions. Imagine, just kind of mind float with me for a minute. What would happen? How would your life change if within 30 to 60 days your income doubled all of a sudden? Or what if in the course of a year you were making 5 times more than what you're currently making right now? What would change in your life? These are the things we didn't anticipate these things happening, but that's exactly what did happen. We've been full-time RVers now for 10 years, but we've only been enough to be a coach now for 4 years. The first 6 years of our RVing life was sort of dictated by money and time. We were, it was like, well, when we wanted to go do something, well, how much does it cost? Or that's too far away. There were a lot of limitations, a lot of restrictions on what we did. So, one more question is, what would your life be like if when you decided to do something with your family, time and money were not part of the decision any longer because you had an abundance of both? And that's, I think, what is so great about being an Optavia coach is the potential that it has. I mean, seriously, doubling, tripling, quadrupling, or, in our case, 5-timing our income is absolutely within the realm of possibility because this is an amazing vehicle. We get paid very well for doing a very good service for something that people need very badly.
And it's super exciting. And what's funny is when we came into this, we didn't really know that. And we didn't believe it, and that was okay. We knew we were overweight. We knew we needed to lose weight. Alan lost 65 pounds, and I lost 45 pounds in 5 months. And that was 4 years ago. We knew we needed to feel better because besides the limiting factors being money and time and things like that, we were also not feeling good. We were not in a good place. And, we were young and we had this beautiful life. We could go anywhere we wanted, but we were exhausted. So, we knew we needed this health, and we thought we would try this health thing. We weren't really sure what we were getting into, but we thought we'd try. And, why not? And then we thought if we just helped a few people, we can make enough to pay for our food. And so in the beginning,
which only takes 5 people. You help 5 people get healthy, and you're earning between $300 and $400 a month. We thought if we could do that, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so that was our original goal. It was like, let's just try to do that. And we did that in the first week. I'm like, oh, well, let's do that again so that I can join, because Alan started the program before me. And I was like, I want to do that too. So we just did that. And then so it's just grown. And so since then, it's just changed into this amazing thing that we didn't know was even possible. And it all just came from giving something a shot, just, like, why not? And something we needed desperately. And it's been amazing.
And the fact is, most people have given up on the ability to dream. Everybody wants more money, but the reality is money is not welcome in most people's homes. So for example, someone may look at this mansion up on the hill and say, oh, I would love to live in a house like that, but I could never afford that on my salary. And we were those people. We had given up on our dreams. We had really forgotten how to dream. And that's what really Optavia has given to us. It has given us this amazing power dream, and our dreams are big right now, and they continue to grow.
Yeah, we've had that shift in health that Chrissy talked about. We've had the shift in mindset that Curtly talked about. And now when we know there's like a new RV that we want, we're like, okay, well, how are we going to get it? There's never a question of, well, we can't do that. It's like, okay, what do we need to do? And we know just because everything has changed.
Thank you guys for sharing. And your journey's been amazing to watch. and we're thankful that we've met, and you guys actually inspired us to go full-time RV. So thank you for that. And, thanks for Optavia to give us the opportunity to be able to do this. And so I love your guys' story. And obviously it's been an inspiration for a lot of people. And you guys have been full-time RVing for 10 years now? Oh, I'll unmute you.
Oh,
There we
sorry.
go.
Yes, 10 years.
10 years. I love it.
With no plan to stop.
There you go. Awesome. And maybe even buying a new rig pretty soon. All right. So because we're talking about money, we've got to do really quick. We have to do our income disclosure statement. And as I said earlier, you can do as little with this as you want or as much as you want. There are people that make $0 doing this because they haven't done the work. But if you take time, because this isn't like a get rich quick thing, like you have to help people to be able to get paid. So if you decide to help people, the company compensates you very well. Like Alan said, if you help 5 people, you're basically paying for your program. So, and if you help 10 people, you're making, between $700-800 a month. If you help 20 people, you're making about $2,000 a month. There are people that are also making 6 figures a month doing this because they've helped a lot of people. So it all depends on what you want out of it. So let's see here. We're going to close up real quick. Our approach to this is you become an Optavia coach. That's like you just join and we help you through the process. And then you become a business coach when you start helping other people create their own business. And eventually you can become a business leader where you're helping a lot of people create a lot of abundance in their own lives. And really what we do is we want to partner with you. It's a relational model. Like we're not just sending a bunch of stuff out. We want to talk with people. We want to get them on the phone and see what their goals are and help them throughout. You're independent contractor. So this is your own business. You are going to be able to do whatever you want with it and full or part-time opportunity. So it's really like, if you want to really plug in and leave your job and do this and create a business, you could do that. If you want to do it just on the side and help a few people, you can do that as well. The low startup cost is only $200 to become a coach. There's no inventory. There's no extra fees. You can work from anywhere. You can work from anytime. We were at Sedona earlier today with the family, and guess what? I'm doing a little bit of work at night because that works around what we're going to do. There's no quotas you have to hit monthly, and we support you along the journey. The company creates all kinds of trainings, all kinds of weekly calls that you can hop on to create whatever you want with this business. So it's a comprehensive training system, just like the healthy side of things. We're also kind of working through it with you. So it's just-in-time training. It's nothing that you have to come in here at a certain level. You don't have to lose all your weight to become a coach. Many people find that they actually prefer to go along with somebody that is within the journey. And we do team coaching, so you're not alone. It's not like you decide to join and we're like, okay, have fun with that. We'll see you later. This is something that we do together. So if you're interested in the health side, business side, whatever it is, learning more about Optavia, reach out to the person that invited you to this and just have a conversation. And there's never any pressure with what we do, but we just know how much of a gift this has been for us, and we want to pay it forward and help many other people find freedom in their lives and be able to live their life on the road if they choose to, or be able to travel more if they choose to, and live a healthier life for longer if they choose to. So thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll talk to everybody later. Bye.